तरीके से मिलेगा तो वो अब तक जा सकता है।
Very rightly said. Any other response? Okay. Yes. Anyone? Okay. So this is the picture of a climber plant. So climber plant is a category which doesn't grow on its own. It always needs a tree or a fence to lean around to grow. So it takes the help of a tree and lean around and it grows. That's how it gets benefited. But does tree gets benefited in this process? Yes, it does. It does. This climber plant disallows the fungus to grow on the tree and it saves the tree. So this kind of relationship exists in the plant, in the animals, and in the humankind as well. And these kind of relationships are called symbiotic relationships, जहाँ पर dependency एक दूसरे पे बहुत ज़्यादा होती है. So do you think this relationship, this concept of symbiotic relationship is also relevant to the Angikar campaign? Yes is the right answer. How or where?
Toilets were constructed, but water was not available. If water and toilet is available, house is not available. So when now PMAY is there, we are giving house to a beneficiary. All the supporting schemes would be coming in, and they would be getting a package of benefits. So if a person is getting a house, he would also be getting gas connection, health card, LED bulbs. So PMAY can be considered as a tree, and all the other schemes are the climbers.
So how PMAY is benefiting? You're close, but beneficiaries are the target audience.
Like we are doing for PLC also we are taking the previous data where such toilets are given. We are using that data and we are giving only houses. Like we are constructing only the bedroom and kitchen. Already we have given.
Okay, so I'll address it like in this process there are more than two stakeholders are involved, but this symbiotic relationship is very crucial between you and the ARPs, the Angikar resource person. The objective of this program and the very important aspect of this program is the door-to-door campaign. So in that door-to-door campaign, this campaign will be conducted by the ARP. So we are depending on the ARP so that he touch base every beneficiary, he sensitize them, he assess the needs, and he makes this mission successful. But the ARP is depending completely on you and me and us for the input. So the output we are expecting out of this program involving ARP depends on the input we provide to the ARPs in the form of consistent communication, coaching, and coordination throughout the campaign. So are you with me? Okay. So by now, you know the Angikar campaign. You have been into video conference, you have gone through the leaflets, and you have already attended 2 sessions. So you know what is the Angikar in and out campaign. So may I have another question? What do you think is the heart of this campaign? I would say that each and every aspect of this campaign is important, is very vital. But what is the heart of this campaign? PMAY is the... Yeah, you nailed it. Yes, you nailed it. The heart of the campaign is the IEC. I'll put it that way. A family of 6 or 7 people living in a kacha house. So there are more women in the house. They are sleeping in the under kacha roof, and the men are sleeping outside in the open sky because there is less of space. They are using the very limited resources with respect to the kitchen, water, electricity. They are managing it. Now the slum redevelopment has happened, and that family is moved to a 2-bedroom apartment, to the apartment culture. So now they have enough of space. They have 2 rooms. The kids can take 1 room and the parents can take 1 room, and there is hall also to utilize. They have kitchen, they have enough of water, they have electricity, but still they resist to adapt that. They resist to change because for so long they have been living in that open air environment, in another environment. So it becomes very difficult for them. So what will make them to adapt that change? What will you do to make them to accept and embrace that change, the new environment? What will you do? What kind of activities you will do? You will send them messages. What will you do? You will expose them to what, why, and how. You will send them messages. You will do some Nukkad Natak activities. You will share pamphlets. We are doing door-to-door campaign. So what are these activities? These activities comes under the IEC. That's why I call it the heart of the campaign. The crux of the campaign is the IEC activities that will bring the change. The need will be assessed. He will be provided the kitchen. He will be provided the benefit of Ujjwala. But will he use Ujjwala? Will he use that smoke-free kitchen? Unless you tell him that these are the benefits of using this kitchen. So you can tell them by sending messages, sensitizing them, calling them to the group discussions. So many other means, speaker announcer. So these are the activities, and this should always on the highest side. This should maximize. The buzz should be created during this campaign. The IEC activities should happen at every city, every ward level, and continuously during the program. And we'll be extending all our support to make this Angikar campaign a success. So these are the bunch of activities. So you can see on the right side, these are the bunch of activities. And on the left-hand side, these are the key messages which we want to convey to the beneficiaries during this campaign. So out of these activities, we have listed out some of the activities which will be conducted from the center. And we have also chalked out the indicative activities which can be conducted at the ward. So like we have launched this Angikar campaign on 29th of August, in the press conference by the Honorable Minister Shri Hardeep S. Puri. So same ways after the door-to-door campaign, you can also get it launched at the city level on the 2nd October, city and ward level, through a press conference or an appeal through the eminent personalities. So we will be sending, and we have already shared, and we are developing the scripts and themes of the Nukkad Natak. So we will be sharing to you. You can translate them, modify them, and use it in the vernacular in your respective areas. You can also use puppet shows. We will be sending letters. So like in awards, the letters were sent to the beneficiaries from our Joint Secretary and Mission Director. So this time it is likely proposed to be sent from the maybe Honorable Prime Minister. We will be sending SMSs. We will be using digital platform for the like television, for the talk shows and interviews of our Joint Secretary, Honorable Minister. And we can also go for the storyboard program in the AIR, which is not very expensive, which is affordable media. We'll be going for the print media in the form of press releases. And continuously, we will be having a dedicated campaign on the social media. So social media is the fastest and the most economic way to spread the awareness. So throughout we'll be on the social media. So you can adapt to the activities like banners, wall painting, static billboard, mobile billboards, speaker announcements, Mobi vans, one-to-one group activities, and many more. So the idea was to hear you out. So what activities you are doing, maybe we'll spend some lesser time on that, but we'll definitely hear you out. What activities you are doing and what activities you're planning to do with respect to the Angikar.